music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Star Season 2, the season finale. So it's episode 18. I'm sitting up here like, I didn't have to review something. And I'm like, girl, you got to review something. Let me cut my phone on vibrate. Some messages gonna keep popping on through. Anywho, tonight's lipstick is a favorite. It is, Kat Von D. The color is called Roxy. And I like my purples, and I have worn before. Yes, I'm wearing my Be Big shirt. If you want to get one, hit the description box below. Thank you. So we see the beginning of the episode. I want to get this through. I can't even shortcut. It was such a great episode. My phone only got 16% battery life, so we got to get these things done. Okay. Bruce can finally do hair again. Okay, thank God. Because, I like Bruce and his little jokes here and there. And we haven't seen much of Bruce. You know what I'm saying? We also see that Angel is still locked up. And they're trying to, see if they can get him out or whatever. We see Carlotta wig looks horrible. So, I know it's a thing of she wear these different wigs because she has these different whatevers. But some of the wigs don't be cute. I need them to make sure her wigs is at least cute. I did not like that wig she had on. It looked like Storm's grandmama wig. Okay, and I didn't like it. So we also find out that Take 3 is going on tour with Gigi, who is Kiki Palmer's character, and Noah. They're going to be opening up for them. So they're all happy. And then as they're celebrating, Star's song comes on the radio, and they're like, "Oh, y'all on the radio?" Because they hear Star voice. They was like, "That's not us. That's just Star." And they're all shocked. So Star looked like, "Oh shit, what's going on? I don't know what happened." And so they listen to the song. So Simone pissed off because she hears Star singing. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna play me for some dude? She's pissed off about that. You gonna talk about me and my husband? You then have Alex like, no, let's listen to the whole song. So she gets pissed off because she hear how she say, Noah was my bae first. Crane didn't care. She didn't know. She got a whole boyfriend at home with a wheelchair. So, of course, Derek is also in the shop, too, because he want to get his hair braided. So, at this point, Alex is pissed because, she heard her mention Noah and Derek. And so she pushes Star like, bitch, I can't believe you did that. Or whatever. And it's like, I've never wanted to fight you. So then she punches Alex in the face. I said, oh my God, what is going on? But honey, Alex and I ain't no punk, honey. And Alex beat Star ass. Let's just say that. She came back and got in a couple of punches and then tried to drown her and got dang on the hair washing bowl. I said, girl, don't kill her now. Don't go to jail. So they then have to, after the whole fight thing, they have to go to like an entry party and be Take 3. But they still not on the same page. And some people last time in my last video said, well, yeah, Alex was trying to be for herself or whatever. Anyone who don't see that Star did not want to be in the group. Star just wanted to be famous. She just wanted to be famous by any means necessary. I think the way Star go about things and the way Alex go about things is two different ways. Star just seems more conniving, and she's willing to be cutthroat to do things that she does not care who she hurts. Whereas the things that Alex was doing was just being given to her. She wasn't asking for anything. She wasn't going out to do anything. She wasn't attempting to do anything solo. It all kind of just happened. Star was making things happen, for herself. So that whole thing was crazy. So Carlotta's like, look, y'all got 30 days to y'all tour. Just behave, okay? Please just behave. So the whole episode was 30 days leading up to the tour. So a lot of shit went on. We see Carlotta's worried that Noah is still drinking because his ass is still drinking. And, at this point in time, Star's also pissed off because she feel like Maurice leaked. no, this Star. I'm not drinking. I mean, I'm not on Excedrin this time. Star went to Maurice because she's acting like she's pissed off that he leaked the song. She knew he leaked the song. I can't believe you did that. Why would you do that? I did this ain't what I wanted. He like, well, look, I leaked the song, you know what I'm saying? And right now, you the hottest part of Take 3. The question is, what you gonna do with it? Because, you can't act like you don't want it. And I'm like, is she gonna die this episode? I know she's not, she's the main character. But, I mean, I do feel like she was acting like she was mad. She all gonna knock the stuff off his death. I'm looking like, you not fooling nobody at all, because when you did the song, you said leak it. Oh, but I was upset at that point in time. Even if you were upset, you don't know. You were doing things because you wanted to, in one way or another, be the star of the show. So we also see Cassie, Cotton, and Carlotta at a studio that Hahia was actually living at for some reason, and they're, of course, getting things together. And Carlotta finds a gun he had hidden like under the music board or whatever. And when Cassie's like, well, how did he even afford the studio or whatever? And Carlotta said, he was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe he was dead, which is kind of crazy. And then you have Cassie like, you know what? Cassie says, I'm gonna find out who killed him. I said, girl, it was you did it, you set it up, it was you. And the crazy part about Cassie killing High Heel is that she was trying to get at Andy. And the crazy part about it is she could have got at him in any other way, but you purposely shot at him or had him shot at in a public place around other people. So you didn't care who else got hit. Your own sister could have got hit. Anyone could have got hit. You didn't care. So that to me shows Casey crazy and she don't care about nobody. So, we also see at this point in time, Noah's got arrested, okay? He got arrested for being drunk and fighting with somebody who was fighting with Andy. So he's taking his little mugshot pictures or whatever, and he's so under the influence, he up and dancing and stuff. And they're like, Mr. Brooks, take this, Mr. Brooks, focus, turn right, no, motherfucker, right. But he all, all confused or whatever. So at this point in time, we see Carlotta find out he was locked up, and she go to check him. I told you can't be out here drinking. When you go on tour, you gonna have a handler. He like, you can't tell me what I'm gonna do. You ain't my mama, I ain't no child. And she like, you need help. You out here in these streets, you can't control yourself, and it ain't good. And he even kind of raised up at her. Who you raising up at? Carlotta gonna beat your ass, boy. And it's just but he feeling himself. He's still drinking. Seems like all the time. And she like, look, you need rehab because you can't, you can't do this kind of thing. He like, you better lower your voice and know your place. You work for me. I don't work for you. You need to just shut up. She was like, what? Boy, what? And he said, you know what? You fired. I said, here he go. Noah is the quintessential famous guy who's the rock and roll lifestyle, drinking and getting high on these drugs, kind of being enabled. And the people who want to help him, whether it's one manager or one friend, he like, go ahead about your business. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And that's what he's doing, and it's just stupid. So we also see how Ayanna daddy trying to come back. He feel like if Trump can win presidency, he can surely get back his company, even though he has these sexual allegations against him. And he like, so because we're gonna run the company, it can't be you. I'm like, you just gonna keep dogging your daughter? And the crazy part is what I think or hope they're gonna do later. Remember, Ayanna supposedly has siblings, so I do wonder if at any point her siblings are gonna come into play with something. So at this point, we see Take 3 doing an interview, and it's kind of cute because they're talking about how they first met. How Star, like, I was on Instagram and I met Alex because she was a musician, a writer, and Alex saying how, back then she wasn't even as confident in her writing as she is now, and how Star believed in her. And then messy interviewers. Well, yeah, because it's kind of crazy. Star, Alex, you have your song single, which is really doing really good, and Star, your single, what I'm saying, I Was There, doing really, really good. And y'all know that the Star's song has been streamed, has been downloaded 7 million times. which of course makes Simone and Alex feel some kind of way. It also makes Star feel some kind of way because she knows she dead ass wrong for recording it in the first place. And so Alex tried to say, like, people want to divide us, but we're not going to do that. It ain't no issues, but clearly there are some issues. Because now they're not happy because it's like a song that she did that's dissing them is getting popular. And who wants to hear this song about them all they got no time? Nobody. I feel like Simone and Alex should have the response. That would have got out of play because they know stuff about Star too. That would be smart. That would be cool. Anyway, so at this point, Ayana is happy that Star's song is doing good. Telling Maurice, you know what I'm saying, you lucked out with that whole song with Star. And he said, yeah, I knew she was, something, so I'm gonna keep working that angle. Karla come in pissed off because one, she knew that when Noah got arrested, it was Maurice who bailed him out and paid whoever to not talk about it. And she like, you enabling him. He is a drunk. He needs rehab. And Ayana, don't be no damn fool. It's gonna ruin your label. You got Maurice who was bailing him out, and he needs rehab and he needs help. And you have Take 3 who are being torn apart by your own A&R guy. You're like, you need to wisen up. And then he like, well, no, I've been helping you. You got so much on your plate. With High Heel down. She's like, motherfucker, don't you say his name? Yeah, don't you say his name, bruh. We don't like you right now. And he like, well, I'm just trying to help. She said, if you hurt Noah or get between my girls, we got a problem, bitch. I said, he sure is a bitch. He's a bitch in these streets. And I feel like Maurice is too big for it. Because think about it. Maurice ain't really did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. Everything he did was saved by a woman he was with. Either Carlotta was saving his ass, Ayana was saving his ass, or that girl, Megan Good, was saving his ass. He ain't did shit on his own. Truth be told. At this point, Noah at the office, he's still working there or whatever. And he's remembering being shot at and High Heel taking the bullet. And then Cassie walk in. He like, what the fuck you doing here, girl? Because again, Cassie crazy. I want my money. He like, look, I told you I'm gonna get you your money or whatever. Don't I always take care of you? She's like, don't think because you put it down on good, I'm gonna let you play me. And I'm like, you still fucking that man, girl? And he's like, yeah, don't I do you good? Now he all fondling on her, touching on her, whatever, touching all over her body. And I'm like, please don't finger pop her in this office. Please don't finger pop her in the conference room when you were just sitting up in me, and don't do that because your hands gonna be dirty, bruh. Don't finger pop her. And he was trying to finger pop her. And then she's in his ear whispering, keep going. And it might get you another week before I take a trip to that cafe that your parents have brunch at every week. And he like, bitch, did you stray my family? And she says, why didn't you tell me your family, your parents is white? So he know this chick really crazy and she trying to threaten my goddamn on family. And he like, leave my family out of this. And she said, my battery's still low. And she said, well, that depends on you. And she kind of walks out. I'm like, she is really, really crazy. So we do see Star on her little solo photo shoot that Maurice set her up for because that damn single. And Simone is not happy. Simone come in knocking shit over like, okay, time for a break. And, she's like, look, since when we do, private photo shoots or whatever. Well, you didn't have no problem when Alex did it. She said, yeah, but Alex ain't got no damn going this song against us. So yeah, I didn't do that with Alex. At this point, Star decided to tell her, I'm doing this for us, for mama. And she's like, this ain't got nothing to do with us or mama. Because, you know what I'm saying, I killed her. And she's like, the drugs killed her. No, you didn't. She's like, no, I gave her the drugs. She asked me for the medication. I gave her the medicine. She wasn't feeling good, and I gave her some more, and it's my fault she OD'd. And Simone, she's like, I just been trying to figure out how to tell you. Yeah, because you feel like I'm a kid who can't handle, emotions or whatever. She's like, that ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying? You was a kid. I don't hold that against you. You was a child. She says, but, you know what I'm saying? You need to let that go. And then she's walking off. I keep seeing, she's like, Star, you need to let it go. Because at some point, you make a choice to be broken. And make a choice. And she walks away. Simone getting stronger. And I feel like Simone getting stronger kind of because Angel gone and because she just, she kind of growing up. So at this point, we see Cotton thinking he know who killed High Heel. So he didn't put, his mama and his Aunt Cassie together like, what I'm saying? I know who killed High Heel. Cassie looked scared and kind of like, who was it? I'm like, yeah, who was it, Cotton? And then she say, it was Omari. I didn't let them kill him. I let him go. I gave him another chance. I think he came back and he killed my daddy. Carla said, you dumb bitch, and slapped her dog. I said, you gonna slap Cotton? Girl, what's wrong with you? And then at this point, I'm like, Cleo, is that you? Set it off. Because she's trying to set it up. I'm finna go kill him. Fuck this shit. I'm going to. And she like, Cat's like, nah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Even though you knew what we had planned, you was not a part of it. So don't get your hands dirty. Let me handle this. This is what I do. So she leaves. So of course, kind of like, Mama, I'm so sorry. And Cotton and Carlotta hug it out. Because she probably at this point she said that she's going to have to slap her daughter. We do see Simone go see Angel. And, at this point, he's like, look, I'm in prison. I heard I'm going to be deported. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any I don't have any rights here. So my lawyer said he can get our marriage annulled. And she's like, no, you have me. What are you talking about? You have me. And he's like, no, you know what I'm saying? I have no rights. You know what I'm saying? You should just move on. You know what I'm saying? I love you. And he just kind of walks away and she crying, all sad and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We do see her later on at the house, all in the beds, all sad and mopey or whatever, telling them, I don't want to get up. You know what I'm saying? And then when Carla like, girl, stop moping around. Like, get your ass up. You've never lost the love of your life. You don't know what. Carla knocked her off that damn bed and said, I just buried the love of my life. Okay? Which kind of knocked Simone ass into, to know she got to stop doing that. So we see that whole thing. Even with Alex and Noah finally breaking up, I'm like, I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? They at the little room or whatever. He like, I'm gonna go home and get some real sleep. They are at odds. They're not seeing eye to eye with anything. And she's like, well, can we just kind of relax? Like, I'm just so tired of arguing. And he come back around to like do whatever. And when he put his coat on the bed, his flask fall out, which lets her know he's still drinking. And he like, I just had, just like one listen. She's like, you're just like my mother. I'm trying to fix you just like I tried to fix my mother, and it didn't work, and I'm just like my father. So she realizes what her mama told her before. Her mama told her, he's like your father, and he ain't like her father. She feels like she is like her father, and Noah is like her mom, an alcoholic who won't stop drinking. So she's like, at this point, she's like, I'm done, just leave, just go, because again, he won't stop drinking. He leaves. It was what it was. We see them at the little first of the show or whatever, and Take 3 performs. And they did great with a little song or whatever. It was really cool. They was in sync. The audience loved it. And then at the end of the performance, the crowd starts chanting Star's song. And then Star attempts to perform it with the girl standing there. And Alex said, bitch, not today. Honey, and she punched Star ass, knocked her on the ground. They tussling. And then Star knocks her off stage. Like, completely knocks her off the stage. Which makes Simone looking like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Why would you even attempt to sing your diss song with us standing right here, bitch? That ain't what you want. That ain't what you're supposed to do. So at this point in time, it's a full mess. The tour people like, okay, they off the tour. They can't tour. They can't last the whole tour. It can't happen. It's done for. Maurice then says, Star has a single that's doing really good. She can be a solo act on the tour. She's testing really good in all the demographics. So at this point, Alex and Simone like, oh, so y'all been testing her in they realizing this is some setup shit. Like, what's going on? And Alex like, I'm not gonna sit here and deal with this shit. I'm out. I'm done. And then Simone looks at Star and says, we're not family anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're just not, but I did this for us. It's all, she was like, stop with the lies. And she just, this was never us. And she leaves. And at this point in time, they say, well, Star, if you want, you can do a solo tour, just with you as a solo act on the tour. I'm like, that's what she wanted. It really, really is. It's just kind of stupid. We then see Noah in his dressing room slapping himself. I'm looking like, why is he slapping himself? What's going on here, brother? And he trying to get himself into the mood. So Gigi come in like, what's up with you? He like, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Carlotta tripping, Alex tripping or whatever, because I'm not drinking or whatnot. And she's like, we all got our, our things. You know what I'm saying? I had mine. She then pulls out a vial of cocaine from her bra. I said, bitch, what is you doing, girl? You want some? I'm like, who? People really just offer cocaine like it's candy? See, this is why I don't eat candy. I can't do it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He then do a lot of cocaine off her titties. I'm looking like, and you did a lot on her breasts? Oh my Not he high. He high, she high. They performing. He feel like because he high, he on top of the world. He just all on the stage, getting down or whatever. It's a whole good thing. But he falls. When he walks off stage, he like stumbles because he high and he ain't supposed to be, and he's stupid, and he whatever. So we do see Alex go see Derek after the whole thing with Star Tour, all that stuff, and she's like, I was driving and I didn't know where to go, so I came here. He's like, what did Noah do? Did he hurt you? What did he do? She's like, no, it's nothing to do with Noah. Me and him are done. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's a drunk just like my mother. And now I'm like my father. He's like, oh, that's not true. And she's like, what we had was good. I fucked it up. I can't believe it. And everything's kind of screwed up now. And, it's just messed up. She then tries to kiss him. And he stops her and says, I have a girl now. And it's easy with her. And he walked back in the house. I could have sworn he was going to come out and say, but I don't want easy. That's what I wanted him to say. That's what I was waiting on. But he didn't. He left. And he left her outside, and he went back in the house. I'm looking like, God damn it. At this point in time, we see Ayana walking back into her office, and the lights is off. But I'm like, that's Andy sitting there in the dark. What the hell going on? He in Ayana's office in the dark, trying to forge her signature on a check to get money to give Cassie. And she's like, why are you in my office in the dark? Oh, I was just going over. She's like, is that my checkbook? Are you forging my signature? I'm going to call the police. He knocked the phone out of her hand, and then we see a gun that's in the desk drawer where the phone falls. And now they tussling for the gun. I'm looking like, you can't be this crazy, Andy. Stop it. The gun goes off and shoots her in the stomach. Damn it, man. I'm like, you gonna kill Ayana? And he picks up the phone. They're like, he not gonna call 911 because I'm just like, who you calling? Because he ain't calling 911. And I hope you ain't calling Cassie. But he calls Carlotta. And Carlotta gets there, and she like wipes his prints off the gun. She tells him to go get cleaned up, and then she's like, "You're gonna be okay. The ambulance are on their way. It's gonna be okay." She's like, "No ambulance. I can't have my father, using this against me or whatever. We can't do that. And I'm pregnant. It's high heels baby. It's just too much." And Carlotta just looking like, "Well, goddamn it, bitch." That was a lot. What am I supposed to do? So the next thing we see is Ayana's fine. She's at the hospital. She's good. She's not pressing any charges. And she's actually back at work. Now, they don't say if she kept the baby or if the baby was saved. Or they don't say nothing about that. So that part we don't know. But she's talking to Ann. Like, Ann, why were you even taking, like, why did you need the money? What's going on? Who do you owe? And he says, the bullet that killed High Heel was not meant for High Heel. It was meant for me. And she's like, what? He's like, I owe some people and it was meant for me. She's like, who do you owe? Who killed High Heel? Tell me, damn it. And then he says, your sister. Cassie killed High Heel. You owe my sister money? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Oh my God. And this is the whole come to Jesus moment of her being confused. Like, I can't believe my sister killed High Heel on some money bullshit or whatever. At that point in time, we see Ayana at the office. She's fine or whatever, and she's taking the company from her daddy. Her daddy come in and she's like, I told you, I did the power play, I own the company now, I'm taking over, your ass is out. And they escort him out with security. Now, as he's been escorted out, Carlotta walk in. Oh, now that we're all here, I'm going to be taking over. I'm going to be running Floor Entertainment now since my father is out, and the new head of Midtown Sound is Carlotta. And I say, bitch, she came up, okay? She was a hairdresser, then she was a manager, now she's over the whole label, okay? And look at Maurice after sitting looking all sick and tired, like he's, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job. And I'm like, please either fire him, shoot him, or just like kick him in the balls. And the first thing Carlotta says to him is, your ass is fired. I'm like, see, they didn't kill him, but they fired him. Okay, so that part I was very, very happy. We then see Noah and Gigi in the damn dressing room of the tour getting high again. Star walk in, and it's a crazy thing with her giving him advice. I'm like, girl, you got nerve to talk. She like, you need to change. You know what I'm saying how, when we came to Atlanta, it was just me and the girls, and now I'm on tour, I'm by myself, and I never expected to be by myself. I always wanted to do it with me and them. She said, we in the same boat. We both here alone. The difference is you an addict. You're not an artist. You don't have to be high to be an artist, and you need to just kind of fix yourself because, you want a downward spiral or whatever. And she then leaves him alone to his thoughts. We do see Star on stage performing basically with a fake Alex and a fake Simone. They had two backup dancers. One looked like Simone, one looked like Alex, and singing the Take 3 song, I Bring Me. And I'm like, why take the three of them off tour if she gonna perform their songs with two backup dancers? Bitch, what? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And as she's performing, she's realizing she's alone. She's all emotional, looking to the sides, and it ain't there because she realized what she did. Star did this. She did it. It was what it was. We see Simone being taken to the airport. To what airport? To the international airport. She's like, look, my husband gonna be deported. I'm leaving to go where he is. You know what I'm saying? We see Alex also at the airport because she's going home to New York. We then see Derek coming to the airport to go to New York because he like, I gotta get my girl on that plane. And they like, the plane is boarding right now, sir. We have no more tickets. I'm like, okay, so go get her, Derek. Go get her. Then we see Cotton is also on a flight to New York because he has a whole new start. We see Noah, who is on a ledge looking drunk. Like he gonna just jump at any moment because he's drunk. And then as Star is walking out of the venue, we see on the news it was a plane crash, and it don't say, all it says a plane crash that was leaving Atlanta, but it does not say where it was going. Was it Simone's international plane? Was it the plane to New York that either Cotton, Derek, or some Alex was on? So we don't know who on the plane died, if anyone. So that was kind of crazy. We then see Carlotta and Cassie at the house, and they had a little drink, and Carlotta like, yeah, Cotton is on a plane. She needed a whole new start, after losing her father, and just needing a whole new thing, especially after finding out that he was killed by someone she trusted, someone she loved, someone she thought was close to her, and that she's saying that Cassie looking like, well, damn, she must know. And so Cassie pulling out her gun, Carlotta has her gun, and they both have their guns like under the table. And at this point in time, she says, yeah, it was good of you to take care of that, Amari. And then she's like, yeah, because that's who killed him. And they're kind of just looking at each other. And then at one point, they just put their guns on each other. And Carlotta like, what did you do? Like, what did you do? And Cassie saying, I always have your back. But I'm like, but y'all both got a gun. So clearly, Cassie know that Carlotta know. And because Cassie put her gun out, Carlotta then knows that Cassie did do it. And then it kind of goes to black as we hear gunshots rang out. So I'm like, somebody did, okay? And it's going to be the second guy they're going to shoot on that block. So it's just kind of dangerous. So, that was kind of cliffhanger of it all. The plane crash, the gunshots, Noah on the ledge. So last season it was a cliffhanger of the fire with the house. This time it's a plane crash, a ledge, and a gunshot. So we have to wait until next season to see what happens. And I'm like, I want to know. I'm very much anticipating next season. So other than that, I am all set. I'm pretty sure my phone is about to die. It's probably like 3%. So I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.